We're living in a world with infinite number of ideas, but finite resources. People, by their nature, are creative. Our minds are wired to generate new ideas every day. But the resources of planet Earth are limited, and we are very much dependent on them. The goal of this talk is to inspire more people to express their creativity without putting such a heavy load on the planet we all share. It's Fashion Reimagined. This should also be helpful for people looking into new business opportunities online, especially designers and marketers that would like to start something cool with no upfront investment costs while keeping sustainability in mind. But before we get into it, I'm Kristine, Communication Project Manager at Printful. My job includes working on communication projects like media campaigns, events, but most importantly, sustainability strategy, execution, and communication. Printful is an on-demand printing and warehousing company that helps people turn their ideas into brands and products. The company fulfills and ships custom clothing, accessories, and home and living items for online businesses. Since its founding in 2013, Printful has been trusted to deliver more than 25 million items. In 2019, the company hit a revenue milestone of $116 million, and the current Printful team consists of more than 1,400 people around the world. We are the new kids around the block of the fashion industry, and we hope to be part of the solution for some of the most pressing challenges the industry is currently facing. So what's wrong with business as usual in the fashion industry? Honestly, pretty much everything. There are massive environmental challenges. In 2018, the fashion industry was responsible for 4% of global carbon emissions. That's an emission amount larger than France, UK, and Germany combined would generate from all their activities in a full year. On top of that, apparel production is consuming a lot of water. Although Earth does look like a beautiful blue marble, mostly consisting of water when looking from space, just 3% of that water is fresh water we can use for drinking and growing crops, and just 1% of that is accessible. For context, making just one cotton t-shirt requires approximately 2,700 liters of water. It's enough drinking water for one person for 3 years. It might be hard to imagine this number, but just thinking of how many t-shirts we have in our closets already puts this into a perspective easily. The third biggest problem within the industry is how wasteful it is. Global clothing production has more than doubled since 2000. Consumers are buying more clothes than ever, and retailers are offering new collections every week, not just for summer and winter seasons. The speed of production has increased, and the environment is paying the price. Clothes and textiles are the #1 source of microplastic pollution, accounting for more than 30% of the global total. But as daunting as these stats might sound, there is a real business initiative to do better. Customers increasingly want to shop for sustainably made apparel. Employees want to work for companies that do good, and 55% of the innovation necessary to change the industry will actually save the money for the companies. We at Printful believe that we are part of the solution. We are already changing the business for more than 200,000 e-commerce businesses, and here's how we're doing it. We produce clothes only when the end customer pays for them. The industry average currently is that every 5th garment produced ends up in the landfill, never reaching the end consumer. Overproduction is considered to be the norm. With us, it's not the case. Another way we make our business more sustainable is the drive to be closer to the end consumer. The transportation sector is responsible for 1/4 of total carbon emissions. We are not yet ready to change how the shipping carriers fuel their shipping fleet, but we have done our part by locating our 8 fulfillment centers on both coasts of the US and both sides of Europe. 78% of the orders we fulfill are produced in the same region as the end consumer is located. On top of that, we have a team working on sourcing the best products out there. As the consumer demand for sustainable clothing increases, we can expand our eco-friendly product collection. We work with several certified suppliers offering recycled content or organic cotton t-shirts and even biodegradable phone cases. That enables our customers to create designs on products they believe should exist in the world. So if you have ever thought of starting your own apparel collection or merchandise line for your business, we are here to help. When working with Printful, you don't have to invest in buying inventory of stock you're unsure if you will ever sell. Focus on expressing your creativity and marketing your products well. Got some ideas flowing? Let me share what's trending in the fashion industry this year. I couldn't really proceed with the presentation without mentioning the biggest online shopping weekend happening now, Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Last year, we received 3 times more orders each day of the Black Friday, Cyber Monday weekend than on any day of the year. The holiday season is responsible for as much as 30% of a retailer's sales for the whole year, and that's likely to go up. So if you have been considering selling online, this is the time of the year to mark down in your calendar. This one is rather obvious this time around. People choose to shop online more than ever to avoid exposure to COVID-19. We have learned to buy everything online during this year, and all the signs are pointing towards growth of the online shopping. Another interesting trend to follow is the increased interest from consumers to buy something special. Consumers are looking for ways to stand out from the crowd, emphasize and show their values with clothing, and more often than ever, they're choosing small businesses that they can relate to on a personal level. We are on a hunt for customized and limited edition products, and we want to choose well. A good product is no longer enough to win a consumer's favor. Sustainability is quality in 2020 and beyond. Shoppers want more than just well-made items. We're looking for products and brands that align with our personal values. Why support a brand financially if we don't agree with their social and environmental values? In the face of climate change, there is an increasing number of shoppers who care enough to consider the consequences of their shopping habits. So what kind of businesses work with us, you might wonder? Currently, Printful has more than 200,000 active users, and I'll share a few stories of some of them. They have chosen to work with us because they can focus on expressing their creativity, creating designs, marketing them, and building an audience. And we take care of the rest in a sustainable way, on demand. When he was a kid, Daniel Stone would tell his dad, "I'm hungry," to which he got the classic response, "Hey, hungry, I'm Dad." Now a father himself, Daniel enjoys sharing the same dadisms with his wife and children. But he's taking it beyond the corny jokes at dinner time. His love and appreciation for all things dad has led him to co-found a business that celebrates dad culture, Classic Dad. Next, we have Morning Brew. It is a well-known newsletter in a society of email readers. They are offering high-quality content and always inviting their readers to share their newsletters with friends and colleagues. And they are using merchandise like stickers and mugs to motivate readers to participate. They also have worked with us to take advantage of the on-demand production model. Another one of my favorites is Metalsmith Society. Corky is a full-time mom and a wife with a lifelong passion for jewelry making and helping others. In just 2 years, she has managed to grow her Instagram community to more than 130,000 followers by sharing useful tips on how to create jewelry. That's when she launched an online store with Printful and now can earn an additional income selling merchandise to her audience. Lastly, we have Ryan McCarthy. He is a digital specialist who turned his interest for anime into merch collection. Ever since he was a kid, he was reading anime magazines. He and his friends were on the hunt for clothes that would reflect their passion for anime, but couldn't find any. So he built one with Printful. 5 years down the line, he's out of student debt and earning over $500,000 a year. See the pattern? Our customers are targeting a very specific niche of interests or values. They are personal and relatable, and they are online community driven. If they can do it, so can you. So that is Fashion Reimagined. It's made on demand for people with infinite number of ideas and a planet with finite resources. Thank you for listening. I'm Kristine from Printful. Join the future of fashion by starting your business or joining our team. We are hiring, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me on LinkedIn. I'll be happy to connect.